yesterday YouTube didn't want to send out any notifications. Let's see if that happens today. Or I'll just, you know, hang out with myself. Yeah. No. Oh, somebody's here. Hey, Paula. Hi, Venus. Wow. Okay, so notifications went out. Yay! Yeah, yesterday. No notifications. Hello. Hey, Melissa. Hi, Kytheria. Hey, Cynthia. Hi, Susan. Hi, T. Hey, Danette. Hello, Chow. Jane. Jennifer. Sandy. All my favorite FSC people. Hello. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a real quick rundown of videos you should have seen on my channel this week, and what we're going to be playing with tonight. Where are my other, I don't know where I put my other, what do you call the thingy? Tongs, tweezers, whatever. That's okay. Probably put them away. Although I didn't clean anything off the desk yesterday. We'll just use these. Oh, well, Paula, I'm sending you hugs. Yeah. I know what you mean. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Ginger. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Sally. Sally, where have you been? She's been hiding too. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Donna. We got some new people in here. Hello, new people. Oh, Melissa was catching up from yesterday's live. Well, this will be a quick live. It won't be too long. I always say that, but then, you know, I get caught up in the moment. All right, so this week's videos for Spellbinders new release included the new Be Bold sentiments, which I like because it's the 3 most used sentiments. So there's happy birthday, thanks, and hello, I believe. And they're a nice, fun font, but they come with the outline dies. So I really like that. So there's a video on that. All this is alcohol ink I put on Yupo paper, you guys. So that was really, I didn't show that in the video, but. And then there's the delicate butterfly dies. And these are all at Spellbinders. And hi, Trina. Let me grab that real quick. Because once again, I am unprepared. Yes, dear.
Can I use your old Disney thing?
Which one? The box of Disney stuff?
No, the scrapbook.
What do you want to do with it?
Look at it.
You can look at it. Go ahead. You mean from when we went? Like when you were 3?
I don't know. I'm just grabbing it.
There's a couple in there.
Grabbing a Disney one.
Okay. You want to just look at it for ideas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Leah's finally working on her Disney scrapbook. Oh, T is on top of it. Thanks, T. All right. So these are the delicate butterfly dies. So you get the wing, you get the delicate wing, and then you get the bodies. So those are fun. I have a video on these. And then we did a live with the 3D pop-up butterfly, which this is the easiest 3D ever pop-up that I've ever done. So we did a live on that. I even show you my boo-boo and how to fix it, but that came out they come out beautiful when you do them. So we have a live on that. And then I do have a video, even though I did this on camera, I have a separate video on the geometric butterfly stencil. So we have quite a few releases here, and I don't have anything in front of me with just the stamp set, but I have used the stamp set on almost all of these cards. There's another one. So I've used the butterfly stamp set on all these cards too, and you have butterflies, of course, in the stamp set as well. So I don't want to forget that. So today I thought we would work on the Glimmer Edge hot foil dies, okay? And the reason they are called Glimmer Edge, hi Stacy, hey Nancy, is because, T says we need a safe word, because when you glimmer hot foil them and then you die cut them, because again, one of the advantages with Spellbinders is that they do provide with most of their hot foiling dies, hot foil stamps, I should say. I should really stop calling them dies because they don't cut anything out. But they provide these dies, and the dies will cut them out right to the edge, okay? There are, am I in frame? Let's make sure I'm in frame here. So we have a smaller butterfly, a medium butterfly. We have the die to cut out the wings. We have the bodies to cut out. And then there's some additional little floral elements if you wanted to add some decorations, flowers, leaves, any of those. That also comes with this. So this is the Butterfly Edge Glimmer Plates, okay? So if you're new to hot foiling, these hot foil stamps, they will press into the paper and press into your hot foil with your Glimmer or your Gemini foil press machine. It will work, but it will not cut anything. And then if you want it to be cut out, you will use an actual die, and the dies have this thin raised edge, and this will cut your paper. So these are for hot foiling, these are for cutting out. And then the result is what I have here. So I thought I would show you guys how easy it is to make them. Sound good? Okay. And yes, there are quite a few companies. I have the ones from Crafter's Companion. I have the ones that Spellbinders released last year. I have the, or not last year. They released a while ago. I have the big ones from Pink Fresh Studios. But it's always fun to have hot foil butterflies. Okay, so I have my new glimmer machine all warmed up. The green light is on. So I'm going to do a pretty simple pattern I think I've done before, where we're just going to foil these. And we have some cardstock here. Oh, I have this. Let's do slimline. Can I get away with slimline? Nah, I don't want to cut that. I don't feel like doing that right now. Let's try to foil as many as we can foil, and then I'll cut them out. So then maybe I should do this. Should I do it this way? Should I do it this way? Okay. Okay. And I'm going to use how about some, should we do pink and purple butterflies? Let's start with some pink. This is bright pink. Spellbinders foil. And again, you can pick all of this up at Spellbinders. I do have a link. Yesterday, folks were asking where they can buy the tweezers, because sometimes the glimmer wand is not strong enough to pick up. So I did find, if you go to crafterscompanion.com, you can buy these Gemini tweezers. So they're at Crafters Companion. I put the link in the Foiling Snobs Club Also, you guys were asking me what kind of brushes I was using. The brushes that I was using, these are an old set of Clarity stencil brushes I bought. These say scrapbook.com. Where's the other one? Okay. So here, Clarity stamp. Ellen Hudson has a 4-pack of these for like 20 bucks. So this was the stiff brush that I was using to get the overfoiling off. And then the soft dusty brush, this one, you can pick this one up on my Amazon shop. And this is the soft one I use to remove the soft foil, or dusty if you're doing toner foiling. And that's in my Amazon shop. Everything is in my Amazon shop. Most everything is in my Amazon shop under toner foiling or under hot foiling, just depending on which one you're looking for. Okay, we are done blinking here, so we're going to bring in our die cutting machine. And we are using the Spellbinders new Aqua Platinum 6 die cutting machine. Yes, butterflies are trending. Absolutely, Michelle. Hi, Karen. Just started. You didn't miss anything. Okay, now I've removed that from the platform. And for those of you that are new and haven't caught my hot foil videos, I do have an unboxing video. And I show how I taped my plates together. Safe word, drink. All right, so we're gonna bring this and bring in some purple lavender petal. Oh, Melissa's getting a glimmer on Friday. Yay! Okay, those look pretty good. I'm going to move them down slightly. Okay, so we'll have pink and purple and set the timer again. And then we'll cut some out. Let me grab that pretty background paper we can use. So this is the paper I've been having fun with because, hey, wildflowers and butterflies are meant to be. So we can use this as our background. You can see there's the butterfly wings I've cut out. This I got, I think, at Joann's, you guys. But it's really pretty watercolor, and it's double-sided. It's called Wildflower 6 by 6.5 premium paper pad. Okay, Michael's carries it too. Good. Good. I haven't been to Michael's in a while. It's been very disappointing. And even though I'm using Spellbinders foil, because this is a Spellbinders release, you can use your blue bonnet foil if you have pretty blue bonnet foil. The only foil I don't recommend in the Platinum or in the Spellbinders machine is the Gemini Papercraft foil. Now, if you have Gemini multi-surface foil, the Gemini multi-surface foil works at a higher heat setting, and it works fine. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my new aqua plates. Okay, let's see what these guys look like. Michelle says, I pulled my glimmer out last week. Not only did I foil my die one time, I forgot to put paper and foiled my acrylic plate. That is a rite of passage, Michelle. I am very proud of you for getting your machine out. It does happen. And all you're going to do is take 100% acetone, and the acetone will remove that excess foil. You don't want to use any fingernail polish that has any kind of conditioners in it. Okay, so the butterflies foiled great. And now we're going to use our dies to cut them out. Now, one of the things you can do if you're not comfortable with how to line your dies up is you can actually cut a template. Let me show you what I mean before I go any further here. Let me grab a thin piece of paper. Here we go. So let's do this first. I'll show you my little cheat here. Actually, let's do this first. I just want to see how far apart these guys are from each other. Oh, quit moving. I'm just putting the tape on so I have an idea of how far apart they are from each other. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this thicker piece of scrap paper in, and I'm going to make a template. And this is for any type of, sometimes there are solid dies out there and it's hard to see through the die to see how to cut your image. So you want to make a template, and this is probably accent opaque cardstock because it's super heavy. It's probably 120 pounds. And I'm going to cut this first. So I'm going to make a cutting jig, a cutting template. Then, once we have our template, I can now line my template up and I can see all the way through the die. Hey, I was pretty close with that. I'm going to cut these apart. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. That doesn't help you at all if you can't see. What a terrible teacher I am. Okay, so now I have my little jig that I've made out of heavy-duty cardstock. So I can see exactly how this is going to cut so that I can line this up all the way to the edge. And that's why it's called to the edge. At that point, now I can take my die, and you can save your cutouts here if you want to try to foil those. I don't really have good luck die cutting and then foiling. I like to foil first and then die cut. Okay, so now I know this is where I want it to cut out. I'm going to lay my die in there, right in my jig, and I'm going to tape all of this together. Okay, so same thing with this little one down here. I'm going to take my jig or my heavy cardstock here that I've already pre-cut. Now I'm going to lay my die in there, and the die will fit in there like a puzzle piece. You'll feel it like it'll just slide into place. And now I'm going to put my tape to hold those. So now let's cut these. Done. Hey, Tracy. Speaking of Tracy, Tracy is the Mod Squad Challenge host this week. And lo and behold, you guys, guess what the theme is of the challenge? butterflies. So if you are playing with any of these butterflies, or you ordered any of these butterflies from Spellbinders, you have 2 weeks to enter the challenge, right, Tracy? So my template isn't changed. I can keep that template and use it over and over and over again. But look at how beautifully my butterflies are cut out now. There's no white edges at all. So let's do that again. Here's the smaller one. Pop him out. So I could have tried to like eyeball it, but I may not have gotten it all the way. So take that extra time to make a jig. And once you have a jig, and I, like I said, have it out of heavy duty paper, I can save this with my dies and use it over and over and over again. It doesn't have to be hot foiling. It's any die system you have where maybe you struggle with lining those dies up. All right, so let's cut these other two out. Tape everywhere. So same thing, I'm going to take my jig, line that up. Another thing you can do with these is use them as stencils. So now if you wanted to color in the butterfly, you have a stencil to color in your butterfly. You didn't think about that. Okay, so we're going to just put a little piece of tape on this guy. And line our jig up for this one. Did you just sneeze? Bless you. Hi, Connie. Okay. So, I'm going to take this jig and line it up with this guy. And feel that die snap into place there. It'll just nestle itself right in. And now we will turn this and cut it this way. What happened? Yvonne said send flying squirrels. Oh no, don't do that, Yvonne. She'll delete your entry. Hi, Abraham. I didn't get the big butterfly die. I didn't pick that one because I don't think that I would honestly use it enough. But yes, I did see it. So what Spellbinders does is they basically send me an email and say, this is what we're releasing. Which of these fits your style? Which would you like to use? Which I really appreciate, because there are some design teams I've been on where I've been sent products and I'm like, I don't know if I can make this work, which is great because it causes me to stretch a little bit, right? I have to stretch my creativity, which is the fun of being on a design team, is you don't know what you're going to get until you get it. But I like with Spellbinders because they have so many things when they release it, and they have so many different design team members that they let us choose what we would like to work with. So we have a little bit of time to figure out. But I know that large butterfly die is very pretty, but I can only really see me using that one time, and I don't want to waste their money or their time sending me a product if I can't see the versatility in using it. All right, so we've glimmered those 4 butterflies. All right. And let's see if we can... Oh, let's cut some little bodies here. Let's do that while we have our die cutting machine out. Do I have a scrap of black? Here we go. I'm not going to do anything with the little flowers. Those little dies, honestly, I don't really use those very often. They're a little tedious for me. See, Cynthia, I just don't have the patience for that, but I know a lot of you guys do, yes. Connie says she wants to see me do another pop-up butterfly my way. You mean without my mistakes? Okay, we can do that. All right, so now that I have these pieces cut out, I'm going to cut out a couple pieces of paper here with the precision layering frames. I can get them untangled from each other. Come on, you guys. Let's see here. I don't want that one. I want this one. This one. Okay. And I'm just going to take a piece of pattern paper here. This one's kind of pretty. We'll use this one. Oh, I wanted to do a glimmer sentiment. Hold on. This is also part of the new Glimmer Sentiments. There's a whole bunch in here. I'll have to look up the name for you guys, but it's so happy to hear your exciting news. Congratulations. Happy anniversary. Just wanted to say thank you. Great job. You did it. Congrats. Yay, something. Oh, you made a tiny human. You make my heart smile. Oh, that one's cute. Hooray, it's your birthday. Get well soon. Your friendship means the world to me. You are in my thoughts. And last but not least, a big hello from me to you. That was tough reading those backwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different sentiments. And then you have these dies, which will match, I think, almost all of them. They fit. I have to turn them a couple different ways. So there's 6 dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dies. I'll have to look up the name of what the sentiments are. It's GLP 305 is the item number on that. But I want to do, well, you guys know I'm going to do, let's do this one. Your friendship means the world. And this is the die that I believe goes with that. So I think that these dies fit multiple sentiments. Trying to figure it out backwards is fun too. Okay. These are the A2 size layering frames. They also have slimline layering frames. They have mini slimline frames. I don't know if they have 5x7 frames. You'll have to go on the Spellbinders website and take a look. I don't do a whole bunch of 5x7, but I normally do A2 size cards. Okay, so we're going to foil this, and I think I'll do this in gold. Oh, wait a minute. Let's not waste any foil, Nance. Where? I know I cut a little sliver off. Here we go. Is this going to fit? Might not be big enough. Oh, it's just shy. Where's the little purple piece at? That's going to be really tight. I'm going to do gold. And again, you can pre-make a whole bunch of these sentiments and then just leave them in a baggie and then go back and add them to your cards later. Ooh, where's that? Let's see how it foils on this. Oh, it's not going to foil on this. This is too, it will stick to the whole thing. Never mind. Never mind, I said that. Okay, we'll give that a minute to warm up. And then in the meantime, we can do some assembly here. Ooh, I could cut that down with the bigger die. That looks cool. T, can you read those? I think they look smaller on camera than they actually are. They're not that small. They're perfect sentiment size. But yeah, you got to make your own little like a sample sheet to keep so that you know. No shifting die. No shifting. No shady shifting from you, buddy. Okay, here we go. It's way overfoiled. This cardstock is too thick. Let me see if I can clean it up before I foil it again on thinner cardstock. Yeah, I might be able to salvage this actually. We might be okay, folks. Ooh, I think we're going to be all right. Let me cut it out. Abraham says, I wish Spellbinders would expand their line at Hobby Lobby. They still have extra stuff. That's a Hobby Lobby thing, not a Spellbinders thing. Each Hobby Lobby has its own managers and its own ordering department on what they get. I know this because I have 2 Hobby Lobbies, and one Hobby Lobby will have different things than the other Hobby Lobby because they have 2 different managers that order them for them. So the other thing too is because Hobby Lobby is so religious based, there are certain things they will never have in stock. So obviously Christmas, they're definitely going to have. All right, that actually looks good enough to use. We're going to keep with that. Just drop my eraser. Eraser down! Eraser down! I don't know where it went. Oh my God, maybe I can't see it. Oh, I found it. Slid under. It slid under. Got it. All right, let's assemble. This is... Hey, I'm working on getting extra glimmer platforms right now. That's my charge now, is to try to get them to sell extra glimmer platforms for you guys. Look at how perfectly those dies fit together. When you line them up straight, Nance. Oh my gosh, amateur. Okay, here we go. Close enough. All right. I do have a little bit of excess on here. That looks pretty good. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Do we want to just use, see, I feel weird just using, ooh, the pink. Do we want to use pink and purple? Do we want to use pink and purple and pink again? I think the pink stands out better. The purple kind of gets lost a little bit. Or I can do purple, pink, purple. Oh, Tracy would love this. It's purple butterflies, Tracy. I think the pink stands out better. The purple kind of gets lost.
Pretty.
You like that? I think we'll do these 3. Oh, and then I have bodies to stick on. We'll stick the bodies on last. Or we can just do one. We could just go like this and just be done with it. That looks pretty too. So there's a couple different things that you can do. They're saying, hi, Leah. Uh-oh, Tracy's birthday card. I'm going to have to change the sentiment. Normally I pop my wings up, but for this I'm just going to lay them down flat. And then we have those itty bitty bodies somewhere. Where's the little bodies? Thank you, Cynthia. So we need this, and we need this, and now we have to hunt for the tiny little bodies. Here they are. You guys, I took Leo to the vet today for his follow-up appointment and to get the rest of his shots. And I gotta tell you, I did a little research. And if somebody out there is a vet, I would love your 2 cents. So when we got Leo last year, she, like, you know, he was new to us and we got him from a shelter. We adopted him. So she recommended that she do all kinds of tests and everything on him to make sure, you know, that he didn't have rabies and all that stuff, which I agreed to. So it was very expensive. But I figured, you know, it's a once a year thing, really, just like getting his rabies vaccine and Lyme disease vaccine and all this other stuff, right? And we don't go anywhere, so it's not like he goes to a kennel or anything. He's not exposed to anything. He doesn't go in the woods with me when I go fishing. None of that, okay? So I just figured, again, first year, it is what it is. So today, this year was his follow-up visit. We went a couple weeks ago, and he had a skin infection, which we saw and just, I chalked it up as eczema or whatever. But she gave us this medicated shampoo and some kind of essential oils to put on him, and it pretty much cleared up almost immediately. So this was his follow-up appointment and to get the rest of his shots. So our first appointment, you guys, was $300. I mean, the first appointment this year was $300. Today's follow-up appointment was over $200. So it was like $600 for everything. So I went online and I was watching these YouTube videos from a vet, and the vet said, you don't need to get all of the shots that are recommended for your dog. You know your dog's lifestyle better than anybody else, and this is, you know, kind of a thing that vets do by recommending you should do a test on this, you should do a test on that, you should get the shots for this and that, you know. And it's like, okay, I could understand if he was like an outdoor dog or he went to the kennel. I would have to be concerned with kennel cough and Lyme disease and all those things. So when we got him last year, she told me he has been exposed, he has the marker for Lyme disease, but she tested and that must have been like old Lyme disease. And I guess once you have Lyme disease, he's always going to have the antibody for it because he went through it. So this time she says to me, well, you know, we should really test him again for the Lyme disease because it's still showing in there and I can do this other blood test. And I was like, no, thank you. I'm not interested. So I realized today I have one of those vets that's upselling. And then I'm wondering, how many of those shots did he not need that I agreed to without realizing that I agreed to them? So it really kind of perturbed me today that my vet is an upselling vet. So yeah. So if you guys know anybody and can say, hey, this is a house dog. He doesn't have exposure to really any other animals. He goes out in the yard. We live in a rural area. I don't live in the woods, you know. So I did all the shots this year, but you can bet next year, I'm going to shop around. Okay. Yeah, rabies is every 3 years. Yep. Hey, Bonnie. So just so you guys know, there is a vet online on YouTube, and he basically was like, don't pay for that stuff. You don't need all of that. Well, this is a single, I think she's a very young vet, and so on, so, okay. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys the Glimmer Edge butterflies. How did I do? Do they look okay? I think this came out really cute. I like the little piece, the little green on there breaks it up too. Okay, so I think it was Cynthia, right? Cynthia asked if I would do the 3D pop-up again. Do you guys want to see that again or no? With doing it my way. With doing it my way, not doing it the wrong way. Okay, I'll give you a quickie pop-up demonstration here. Hold on. Let me move all the toys off the desk here, you guys. Glimmer stuff goes back in the glimmer pile. I always put my things away so they don't get lost. It's a good habit to have. And when I have like these extras, so like I cut extra, we have extra bodies, we have extra templates, we have extra foils here. I need a new baggie. This is how Spellbinder sends it to me. See, I get it. I get it not official packaging, and then I got to figure out what it's supposed to look like, you guys. All right. So I'm going to keep my little templates with this so I don't lose them. All right, let me find you guys the 3D pop-up butterfly die. And we need this. And don't need any hot foils. Okay, so okay. 3D pop-up butterfly. Okay, so these are the pieces you'll get. This is the pop-up mechanism. You have your body. You have the outer wings or the background of the wings, and then you have the decorative part of the wings, okay? So let me cut the easy pieces first. So I'm just going to do black. This is some leftover glossy black. I'll grab my tape. So I'm going to do some of that for the body. This, I do like to use heavier cardstock. Where's that extra piece that I just used that I said was too heavy? Oh, I snatched the camera out of angle. Okay. Oh, you guys have a glare. Nobody told me there was a glare, you guys. Okay. So this will be the pop-up piece, which is a little bit thicker cardstock. Okay, then we'll pick out some pretty watercolor paper for the background of the wings. Ooh, let's do this color. Let's do this. So that's going to be just the outside of the wings. Okay, and then we'll do the insides in a moment. So let's cut all three of these at once. So we have the background of the wings, we have the pop-up mechanism. And then we have the body. We have our pop-up piece. We have our body. We have our wings, which we're going to need these pieces back. Move the wings over there. And then we need to cut our detail layer, which I'm just going to grab a piece of thin black cardstock. I know, Nance, you're so unoriginal with the black, but hey, that's what I like. You do it your way, I'll do mine. Okay. You can make it anything you want. You could do foil if you wanted to. Whatever. All right, so now I'm going to take these guys on here. Actually, I like to cut my paper down first so that I'm only wasting 1/4 of it instead of a whole piece of it. And this is just 65-pound recollections. So now we're going to tape all of this together. So I guess I could have cut the body out of this too. Okay. And I found if you turn these wing to wing like this, you get more room out of your paper. So if you're dealing with a really small piece of paper or you do want to cut that body out, which I think I'm going to do, you can do it this way. This way everything matches. Ta-da! So if you do the outside of the wings facing each other, you have more room on your paper than doing the inside of the wings facing each other. Does that make sense? Sometimes it's like a puzzle. You just got to look at it in a different way. Leah, it is really warm down here. What is that heat on? Whew, turn it down. In fact, go ahead and turn it off because it's going to be 50 degrees tomorrow. Oh, I should have probably done some stick it, but that's okay. We'll use fine tip glue. Turn that heat off, babe. And you need to go take a shower. It is a little after 8. That's it, a little after 8. Okay, so now that we have everything cut out, the rest is just gluing it. That's very simple to do. And since I used regular paper today instead of fancy paper, we should not have any issues gluing everything together. Oh, his antennae got bent. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue my wings together. I'm going to use the fine tip art glitter glue because it dries much quicker than any other paper glue that I have. And I'm going to glue the whole thing, the tab, the whole outside, anywhere where I can get a line of glue around it. Just put some drops in the middle there. Okay. Line that up all around the edges. Grab a heavy block. Let that set and dry. Same thing on this side. And this glue does dry clear, so anywhere where it kind of smushed out, I don't really worry about it. And it dries not sticky. You have some glue that still remains sticky. This is not sticky when it dries, okay? So then we have the body, and the body has these creases. Can you guys see the indentations built into that? So the die itself puts these creases in there, okay? So that is going to tell you how to fold it. So the first one you're going to fold is in the middle, and that's going to be your mountain. You want that one to go up. And then every other one is down and up. So we're going to go up and down. It's fan folding, okay? Even when you get to the end here, it's down and up. You get down here, it's down and up. So you're going to fan fold back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, okay? What you want to remember is this center is your mountain, and this is where your wings are going to attach. Make sure the mountain peak is facing up, okay? So now we're going to take our wings, and we're going to fold our wings upward. Make sure I'm doing it right here. I believe it's upward. No, it's down. I always do that backwards. So down. They go down. Down into the mountain. And sometimes you gotta maybe bring your bone folder in, score it, and then fold it back. Because I have two pieces of paper here, it's a little heavier, it's thicker, which is fine. That's what you want. That's going to give you your stability to your wings. The first one I did wrong. I did the tab up. Okay, so now each side of the mountain gets a wing. So the mountain is up in the middle. I'm going to put our glue in there, and since I'm using regular paper, we should not have any problems. And I pull it all the way up to the peak of the mountain there, and just use some reverse tweezers to hold that in place. So here is the middle of our mountain facing up, and then that tab is down against that mountain. Okay? And we're going to do the same thing on this side. And you want a good, strong adhesive. I do like art glitter glue. I put my crafting furniture together with art glitter glue. This is really good stuff. Okay, and we're going to use tweezers to hold that. And it only really takes a second to grab hold. It's really good glue. Okay, so now that my tweezers are holding that, and you can see I have it all the way to the top there. Okay. While that's drying, I'm going to, my butterfly body also has a crease here. Okay, so same thing, you can crease that. And if you have a scoring tool, you can use your scoring tool. Don't be lazy like I'm being. But you want to have a little bit of crease to that. And then to apply this to a card, ooh, I want a white card because you want to make sure whatever color this base is matches your card. Has nothing to do with the butterfly. You just want to make sure it matches your card. So if you're using a black card, that piece needs to be black. If you're using a white card, that piece needs to be white. I don't have any card bases. Let me grab another one. Maybe they will make a dragonfly like that. That's a great idea, T. So, you know, I have my little score buddy here. This is what I should have used to score the wings and the body, but I was being lazy. I'm always lazy. I'm like a lazy crafter. Is there a channel called The Lazy Crafter? Because that's what it should be. Throw all my pieces back in here. Throw my little extra body in there. All right, so now we have our wings all stuck together. You're going to fold these little tabs up onto the wing. They make a box. Okay, so this little tab is going to attach to the wing. So again, we're going to put a generous amount of glue on there, and we're going to push it all the way to the top of the wing. Now, somebody asked me about changing the way the tabs stuck together or something like that in one of the comments. And you really want to make sure this is a box because this all has to fold flat when you put it in the card. So if you don't follow that part, it won't fold flat into the card. And the whole idea is for it to fold flat in there. Okay. So we're going to glue that side, and then we're going to glue this side. And having reverse tweezers definitely helps. And I have the Cricut brand and then this one. So reverse tweezers do make your life a little easier when it comes to projects like this. So once those are glued, we have our mountain in the middle and we have our two boxes on each side. Okay. And then all you're going to do then is put glue on this tab and line it up with the center of your card here on the right. Put glue on the other side and close it down, and then we can just glue the body on last. If there's a craft hoarders group, I need to join, she says. Okay, so now that we have our tabs stuck to the, you can see when it opens up, the butterfly opens up flat, which is when your card is open, you will have flat butterfly wings. When this goes to close, this is the mechanism that happens. These will fold down flat so that your card can close. Okay, so now I'm going to apply glue onto this outer edge here. Line that up to the edge here where you want it. Again, just give that a second to adhere. And you can use tape too. You don't have to use glue. You can use double-sided tape if you're a double-sided tape person. And then we're just putting glue on that top edge, and I close my card. And as I close my card, it will flatten and the glue will align itself where it needs to align itself. So we'll give that a second. It would be a super secret group because we don't hoard at all. Craft Hoarders Anonymous. You guys are funny. We should make a secret Facebook group. Thank you, Tracy. Tracy and T helping me out today. Okay. And then once that's glued, you can see when I close it, it's flat. And when I open it, my butterfly opens. And then I can put this glue basically just along the center spine here. Remember, our butterfly is going to fold, so he has that indentation in his body for that reason, so that when he folds in the card, he doesn't like come apart. See? And I've made him in different colors, and it's been a lot of fun. Different papers. This one I stenciled a little ink on. This was the specialty paper. This paper gave me a little bit of trouble because it's so smooth. The cardstock didn't want to stick to it. This is some more of that watercolored paper, and I did a foil bodied out of him. But this is the one where I had my mountain upside down. So I keep this one as my reminder, hey, your mountain's upside down. So that one's not going to work properly. And that's it. So hopefully that's a little easier to understand than the one that I did the other day. Hi, Frida. So if you're interested in any of these products, we have the pop-up butterfly. Which you can see looks amazing. Okay. We have the geometric butterfly stencil. Another one of those around here somewhere. Here we go. So we have geometric butterfly stencil. A lot of fun with that. We have the butterfly stamp set, which has all of these fun butterflies, and all of the sentiments that I stamped out came from that stamp set. There's another one. We have the delicate butterfly dies, which are these guys. And we have the glimmer edge butterflies. I'm missing a card. Here it is. Which we played with tonight. So if you're interested in any of these products, please check out my videos. I have instructional videos on everything I've shown here tonight. And then we have the Be Bold Glimmer Sentiments if you're interested in those. And they're all at Spellbinders. Please use my link for Spellbinders. That gives me a little bit of credit. You are not charged anything extra. Just helps to support my channel. Yeah, but you know what? Butterflies are fun all the time. You know, you can pop them up. You can lay them down. They can be for any occasion. You know, they can be for a new baby. They can be for spring. They can be for Mother's Day. They can be for a birthday. They can be for thinking of you. They can be for condolences. I mean, butterflies are just fun. Birthday, friendship. So having all of these different options to be able to mix and match and play with them, no matter how much snow is outside, it just makes me feel like spring is just around the corner. And you guys, like I said, I'm a lazy crafter, and you can see I made all of these fairly quickly if you watch my videos. They do come together very easily, whether you're a novice and just starting out with card making, or you're more advanced in your card making. These are all very easy to do, and they don't take a lot of time, and they look gorgeous. It doesn't matter if you're going to do the foil paper and, you know, step it up and go all out like this. Like, this would be a great, like, Sweet 16 birthday card or something. Or you just want to say some hi to somebody, you know. So a lot of good products. Go check them out at Spellbinders. I do appreciate you guys staying on with me, giving me a thumbs up before you leave, checking out those other videos, and doing your shopping with my Spellbinders link. Karen, you're going to get in so much trouble. Okay, guys, that's all I have for tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'm done with all my Spellbinders butterfly, so I can tell you I won't be doing any videos for the rest of the week on those. But oh, what were the sentiments called? Good question. Let me look those up for you. Hold on. They were called, I forgot about those. Thank you for asking. Let me the code for you. Can't open it. A box is closed. Here we go. Okay, so GLF 305. So the glimmer so there's 2 glimmer sentiments. This one's the Be Bold glimmer sentiments, and the other ones were called Sentiments for Everyday Glimmer Hot Foil Plates and Die Set from Spring into Glimmer Collection. But if you search, that's a mouthful. If you search GLP 305, it'll bring them up. They're $26.99 on the Spellbinders site. And I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but if you make a Spellbinders account, you get points. And so those points accrue, and then you can get, you know, $5 off. You get discounts. The more you spend, the more you earn. So I think that's pretty cool because not everybody does that. I often forget I have points in there, but I buy so much stuff that I go in there, I'm like, oh, I got $5 off. I got $10 off. So that helps out too because that covers. And I think that their shipping is very reasonable, and they do ship fairly quickly, and I can't say that about a lot of companies. They have bigger ones in the, let me show you guys the size difference here. So they have bigger ones in the kit of the month, the Glimmer kit of the month. These sentiments are much bigger than these sentiments. You can see how much bigger these are. They're more bold. These are a little smaller. But these Be Bold ones are really nice size. They're not too big. They're not too small. Let me show you guys those, the size of those. So they're right here. So we have hello, thanks, and happy birthday. So for those, you know, those are probably the most used sentiments that I use. Be Bold Glimmer. Let me look up how much those are for you guys. They're only $16.99. So you get hello, thanks, and happy birthday. And it's the hot foil die and the cutting die. So the hot foil stamp and the cutting die. Yep. Hey, I don't name it. I just show off all the beautiful things you can make with them, okay? All right, guys. Any other questions? Oh, Cynthia's got 25 off of 100. There you go. Well, if you didn't get that new teal blue aqua platinum. No, I'm just kidding. I do like seeing that, though, because the color is really pretty. Hi, Diane. Oh, they're on sale for $24.29, Diane says. Okay. All right, guys. Well, go do your butterfly shopping, and then go take all your beautiful butterfly creations and go enter the Mod Squad Challenge, where you could win I think it's $20 from Kitchen Sink Stamps. But Tracy will have all those details on her blog, modsquadchallenge.com. Go check it out. The theme is butterfly, so go buy all of these fun things and then go enter her challenge. All right, good night, everybody. Thank you. Be safe.